See me through, see me through. My Lord Jesus, see me through. There is a race in me power every hour to be true. See me through, see me through. My Lord Jesus, see me through. See me through, see me through. My Lord Jesus, see me through. In this race, there is a race I must run. There are victories to be won. Give me power every hour. Give me power. Give me power. Power every hour to be true. Give me grace. Give me grace every hour to be. Give me power. Give me power. Power every hour to be true. I want you to go ahead and begin to ask the Lord for His grace upon your life. Indeed, it is only the grace of God that can sustain you. When you look at the challenges around you, you will find so many weaknesses. Even to rise up, to be awake and to be alert in the realms of the Spirit. I want you to ask the Lord that God should grant you grace that will subdue every form of challenge that you may be going through. Yours may be challenge on health-wise. Yours may be challenge in your marital life. Yours may be challenge in your ministry. Yours may be challenge in the gifts that God has given to you. Yours may be challenge in the life of your children. Yours may be challenge in the life of your husband. Your own challenge may be in the life of your wife. Go ahead and begin to ask the Lord that the Lord should grant you victory in every aspect of your life that you are having challenge. It may be your place of business. It may be in your office. It may seem as if the whole hell is loose against you. Go ahead tonight and begin to ask the Lord for His grace and His mercy. Tell the Lord that let His grace and His mercy be sufficient upon you. For this race is not for the swift. The battle is not for the strong. It is only the Lord who showeth mercy. Oh, Father, may I not faint along the way. May I not backslide along the way. May I not find reasons to turn back along the way. Help me, Lord. Tell the Lord that the Lord should help you. Indeed, no one can help you if He, the Lord, did not come for your rescue. Oh, Father, help us tonight. Let every shackles be broken off. Let every hindrances be rolled away. Let every disappointment be overcome. Help your children tonight, Lord. Let there be healings in that aspect that you are trusting God for healing in your life. Oh, Father, help us tonight, Lord.